Hello everyone and welcome to SQL development course. We are at day 12 and today we are going to learn about functions. So what is function in SQL Server? So functions are basically a set of commands that are put together to get some results, right? So let's see the definition of the function. As I said, like function in SQL Server are databases objects containing a set of SQL statements designed to perform a specific task. So we just give the parameters and that particular function executes some operation and it returns a result. And in the result set, either you can get a single scalar value or it can be a table. So basically there are two types of function. One is the system function and other one is the user defined function. So system functions are also called built-in functions. So what are built-in functions? These functions are defined by SQL Server for different purposes. These type of functions generally work with the SQL select statement to calculate the values and the manipulated data. So these system functions, these are defined by SQL Server system itself, or whenever we are installing SQL Server, those system functions come by default with the installation. So there can be two types of system functions. One is the scalar and one is the aggregate. Other one is the aggregate, and the scalar function basically it takes one single value and it returns a single value in the output. For example, this upper, lower, convert, etc. So we will see those examples later on this video. And then we have aggregate functions. So aggregate functions operate on a collection of values and return a single value. For example, this max, min, average, count. So these will work in different. So there will be many rows, and out of that we can extract maximum, minimum, or average. So let's move to the SSMS, and there we'll see uh, what are those functions and how we can use them. Okay. Okay, so let me show you few things before starting. Let me run the statement. So I have two tables here. Select star from EMP. This is one table. Okay. Here you can see we have employee ID, name, department name, salary, and joining date. Similarly, we have another table. Select a star from EMPLO. Yes, employees. So here also we have similar columns. The only difference is this is the salary column and this is not a float, this is the integer. And in case of EMP table, this is a float function. I mean the float data type, right? So now if I want to convert this float data type into integer, how we can do that? So first there is a command called exec. This is the execute exec asp underscore help db. So this is a stored procedure. I'll learn later about the stored procedure. So this is system stored procedure, exec asp underscore help, and I can give the name of the table, right? So here, if I will run this statement, exec asp help help asp underscore help emp, then what I will get? I will get the whole detail about the table. So this is the name of the table. This is the DBO schema. This is the user table. The creation time will be mentioned. And then we will have all those column names and their data type, right? So here we can see the data type of salary is float. Now, if I want to change this float data type to integer, how I can do that. One more thing you can again notice here that here at present salary is in the float format and after decimal we have around 7 to 8 digit more. So what will happen once we will change the salary column and we'll change the data type of this salary column. So how we can do that? So for that we need to execute the alter table statement. So we'll give alter table and emp is the table name. Then we will give another alter statement which we are altering. So we are altering column here, right? So we will give alter column and then column name. So column name is salary And what we are doing here, we are changing the data type. So now we will define the new data type. So now I have defined new data type as int. So it was earlier float, now we are changing it to int. So let me execute this statement. This statement executed successfully. And when I will again search this, so you can see the data type is changed from from here you can see earlier it was showing as a float. Now we can see this salary is converted into int, and along with that, when we see the data on this table, it has changed from int from float to int. So now you cannot see any decimal or any number after decimal. So this is how you can change the data type of table. Right. Now we will learn about the functions. So first function which we are going to learn is about the count. So what does this count function do basically? As its name says, it will count the parameter which you will provide. So here, if we want to run select count star from EMP, what it will give? It will give the total number of rows, right? So here, if you see select a star from EMP, we can see here it is 100 rows, right? So now what it will do, select count star from EMP. This will count the number of rows in that particular table, right? So this is one use of count. Now, if I want to see from this employee table, EMP table, if I want to know like how many number of employees we have where salary is more than 40,000. So we can again use count here. We can write select count star from EMP. We can use where clause and where salary is greater than 40,000. So it will not give the uh, like name of the employees. It will just give the count and star. So if you see this here, we have 92 employees out of 100 where salary is more than 40,000. Now, if I will put 60,000, then we will see there are 66 people where we have like salary is more than 60,000. So this is another use of this count star or the count function. And we can do multiple things with this count operator, or sorry, not operator but count function. So for example, if I want to search the employee name, like where the employee name is, for example, Sarah, right? So what we can do, select count star from employee where name, like, what we will write, start single quote percentage Sarah C. If I will run this statement, we will see how many Sarah we have in our table. So here we have 3 Sarah. So even if I will remove this and if I will put asterisk here, it will give the row, the whole row, 1, 2, 3, all details, all the columns in the output. But here I just want the count, number of Sarah we have in our employee table. So here we can see we have 3 Sarah. Okay. So by this count star, we can get a lot of other things as well. Let's take one more example here. We want to know how many departments we have, right? So we can write select count star from EMP where or maybe how many employees who are part of HR department. So here we can see we can write select count star from employee where department name equal to HR. So it will only give the count, right? So here we can see there are 19 employees who belongs to the HR department, right? So now if we have this table and if we want to get the department name as well as we want to get the number of people who are working in that department. So what we can run for that? So first thing we can say select the PT department name from EMP. Okay. So if I will run this, it will give all the department name, right? So all those 100 rows, and here we got the department name. Now if I want to run this distinct, so we can see we have different, I mean, this is a unique department name. So we have this distinct we can use for getting the unique value. So in employee table, we total have 6 department, right? Now, but here we are not getting like how many number of employees are there in each department, right? So for that, what we can do, we can use count here as well. So here, if I put department name and count star, okay, from employee. So, or maybe what we can see, okay, so if I will run this statement, this will give a this will give an error. See what error it is giving. This is saying department name is invalid in the select list. So we are keeping it select because it is not contained in either an aggregate function or or the group by clause. So here, whenever we are using any aggregate functions like those count, max, etc., we need to have two things. Either we can remove it from here or we can keep it in the group by statement. So group by will, I think we haven't learned, we will learn in later videos. So we will keep group by and we will give the name of this column, right? So here we can see in admin department, we have total 16 employees. In finance department, we have 13 and so on. So this is how we can use the count function, right? After that, we have max function. So I will again search for the employee table. We have 100 rows. So here I will now show you max function. So what we want to know, we want to know what is the maximum salary of like of all the salaries from EMP. If I will run this statement, what it will return? It will return the maximum salary. So here, out of those 100, the maximum salary is 1,49,609. Okay, so this is the maximum salary. And similarly, we can give this min function, and here it will show us the minimum salary. Minimum salary is 32,039 rupees. This is the minimum salary. So there is one more thing I want to show. In case of if you are using this max or min in, so here this salary is a int one, right? Or it has the value in digits. But for example, if I put instead of this, I will put department name. So what you think? Like, will it take? Because this is not a digit column. It is this varchar column, right? So let's see what it will do. So here it is giving me input. Sorry, here it is giving me admin, and if I keep it as max, then it is giving as support. So what do you mean by this? So here if I see the department name, let me do one thing. I will. So here if I will run this statement, it is giving me department name, total number of employees. So here you can see we have admin, finance, HR, IT, sales, and support. And when we are doing this max department, so what it is doing, it is checking the department name, and in the department name, the first letter, and it is checking like the first letter values. If it is A, then it is considering that as minimum, and if it has Z, so it will be considering it as maximum. So here if I am keeping select max, then here department name, if you see in alphabetical order, support comes at end, right? So that is why it is giving us the name as support, and if I will give it as min, it will take admin because it starts from A. So this is how we can use min function and max function. Then we have average. So if I want to get the average salary of the employee or average salary of the employees, so I will put average, and then employee, right? Salary. Okay. So here the average salary, I mean total 100 salary divided by 100, it is 83,877. The important thing is that average will not work with any column which has other than numeric value or int or yeah, numeric value or value which is not digit. So here department name, if I will run, it will give an error that operand data type and worker is invalid for average operator. So only max and min will work with those varchar column as well, and that will fetch the value based out of the first letter, and it will fetch the value as per the alphabetical order. Okay, so average, as I said, we have already seen that we are taking average of salary, then it will give average salary. So total number of salaries divided by total number. So here we are getting 83,877. After that, we have sum operator. So sum operator also work with columns which has a numerical value. So here, if I will keep like will put this sums of salary. So this is the sum of the total salaries, right? So these are about the few of the functions. Now we will learn about the other function. Those are called the uh, string functions, right? So a string function, first we will learn about concat. So what this function will do, this function will join two or more strings together. So for example, if I have, okay, name, department name, right? If I want, there can be multiple things here we can do. So we can do select, and here concat we can do. And here, if I would put my name, Mohan, okay, and then comma, Sahu. If I will give this, let's see what it will give. It is giving Mohan Sahu without any space because we have not added a space. If I want to add the space, what I will do, I will put the space inside this single quotes, and I will run this statement again. It will again give, like it is giving now space also. I can also give it like we can add space here as well, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever space you want to add. Then it will give output like this. So it will take all the values which is inside those like single quotes, right? So this is how we concatenate. Okay, so there is one more thing. For example, if I want to get the value like Mohan Sahu, and if I will put here Pune, okay, then DBA, okay, and then for example 35, something like that. If I will execute the statement without any space, what will happen? It will concatenate all those things, whatever I have given in the select statement. Now, if now if I want the space in between them, or maybe the hyphen, so what I will give single quotes hyphen single quotes, right? So it will add that add that hyphen here. If I want to write that in after every string, I will put it after every string, right? Correct. And if I have multiple other things or other strings to add, then writing those separator every time will be very difficult. So for that, we have another function that is called concat underscore ws. What it will do in this, we can give the separator on the first string. So inside this, I can give space, and then I can write anything I want to uh, add, or I want to concatenate. So here I will give Mohan Sahu. Okay. Here I will give DBA. Okay. Then 34. Okay. So if I will give this, sorry, I have missed something. Okay. So now it knows that we have given space here. So this space will be used as delimiter, and this will concatenate as per space delimiter. I can give uh, O as well. Whatever I will give, it will separate or it will add that thing between the string. So if I will give underscore, I will give underscore, it will add underscore. So this is how we use the concatenate and underscore ws function. So after that we have length function. So how we can use that length function? We can put select and len. This is a function name, and I can give my name again, Mohan. And if I will run this, it will give me value of 5. So it will calculate the length of the string. So if I will add few spaces here or leading spaces, then it will count that leading spaces as well. But let's see if I will put trailing spaces, will it change? It will not change. So length is a function that will calculate the length of the string, and it will include the leading spaces, but it will exclude the trailing spaces. Whatever space we have added at the end, it will not calculate that. But if I will increase the spaces in the starting or the leading spaces, it will calculate that value as well. So if I want to calculate the length of any string, I can use this length function. Then we have uppercase or maybe upper function. What I will do, I will write upper, and here I will write the name as like few letters. I will write in a capital letter, few I will write in small letter. Okay. Always we will give the string inside those a single quote. Okay. So here, if I will write this, if I will execute this, it will give me all the capital letters. So whenever you want all the uppercase letter, you can use this function. And if I want to make it as lower, I can use this lowercase function. So it will give all the lower function, all the string in the, it will convert the string into the lower, lower, I mean, uh, capital letter, and this will convert into the lower letter, the small letter, right? Now we have the replace function. So here, for example, I will write my name, Mohan, okay? And I will, if I want to I want to replace, for example, I will keep double A. If I want to replace A with O, then this is the function we can use, a replace. So in any string, if we want to replace any of the character with other one, we can use this replace function. So in the replace function, we will give the string first, and then we will give the name of the character which we want to replace. So we want to replace A with O. So here I will give O. So what will happen? Wherever we have A, it will be converted into O. So here you can see this double A is converted into double O. So this is how we can use the replace function. Then we have a substring function. What it will do? Substring. So this substring function will work on part of the string that is called substring. Or if I will write here Mohan Sahu, okay, and if I want a substring of that particular string, I can get it. So for example, if I want to start with first character, I will write first and till maybe 7. If I will give this, what it will give in output, MOHANSA. So here it is starting with first character, and it is counting till 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is why we are getting MOHANSA. Now if I will add space here, it will also count that space. So here we will have Mohan S. Okay, so now if I will put space here, so let's see. So here it is giving Mohan. So here it is considering in space with a character, like as a character, right? So this is how we use substring. Okay, so now we will use this substring function. So here it will, so here we have a string and these are the parameters which we can pass from here. So if I will keep it is as a like string and this 5 and now 4. So what it will do, it will start from 5. So what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will start from here and it will give the next four digits, four letters. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Here I am expecting Sahu. So, okay, sorry, 1 minute. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, okay. It is starting from fifth one and it is taking the four letter. If I will start from sixth one, then I can see I will have Sahu. So this is how we can use the substring to get the part of the string. Okay. And after that, we have one more function that is called char index or char index, whatever you pronounce it. Here, what I will put here in the first part, I will put whatever I want to see. So, for example, if I want to see uh, what is the position of A, the first A in my string. So here I will give the name of the string we want to get. So here I am putting A and this is the string. So if I will put this, it will give the position of that particular letter that is coming for the like on first time it is getting that letter. So in my string 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see at fourth position I have letter A. And if I want letter D to find, it will give me the position of that particular letter. Let me see if I can get a string like this. I don't think because, okay, it is getting it. So DB 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it is starting from 10th place. Okay. So you can either give first index or maybe single index, or you can give the string as well here. You will find the output, right? So this is one thing. The last operator for today is trim. So what this will do, it will remove the spaces from the string. So here, if I will give this, right? So what it will do, it will trim the spaces and it will give output without any space, right? So this is it for today, and in next lecture we will learn something new. So till then, keep learning and keep practicing, because if you look into whatever I am doing, it looks like it is very easy and very simple. But when you really do this from your end, then you will learn more and you will encounter some errors. Then you will learn from those errors. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.